Hey Yoni tribe, it's Jen. Welcome to the Yoni closet. Today I'm going to be pretty much explaining Yoni steams. Yoni steams are vaginal steams, and they're this old age natural remedy that people used to do all the time and they still do now today. It can help with a lot of things. One, it can cleanse your vagina, your uterus. It helps with your menstruation. It helps when you're bloated, if you have cramps. There's like a lot of benefits when it comes down to it. So I'm here to explain all of that to you. Hopefully you'll enjoy. So just to explain what's in our gentle herbs, what it says here, if you can see, it says chamomile, tangerine peel, it says astragalus witch hazel, and dandelion, and mugwort. And for the cleansing here, it says chamomile lavender, rose white sage, peppermint dandelion, and witch hazel mugwort. When it comes to this cleansing one, I feel like it smells a little bit more minty, but that is because the peppermint's in there. And this one's kind of a more gentle smell, of course. It's kind of more of, I would say, like a earth or a flower type of smell. So it's not like it smells bad or anything like that. It's all natural. It's very healing. Each one of these ingredients that are in here are helping with something different. So at the end of the day, it just really depends on what you'd prefer. When it comes down to the Yoni steam, I'd say usually it's between 10 to 60 minutes. From there, it's really up to you how long you want a Yoni steam. Some people like longer, some people like shorter. When you are Yoni steaming, I would say kind of be in a peaceful mindset in a peaceful area, somewhere where you can really get in tune with yourself, because like I was saying, it is natural herbs that are going straight into your body, your vagina, your uterus, helping with so many things within your body, and it's just a really, I guess, down-to-earth moment with yourself and your body. So I'd say, maybe stay off the phone if you want to. I mean, if you want to read a book, that's also cool, but just take some time to yourself, maybe do a little meditation, just to really get in tune with who you are. Because vaginal steaming is a natural remedy, it helps clean the vagina, the uterus, it helps your entire reproductive tract, and that's why earlier I was explaining infertility, because there's so much built up tissue or clots or whatever that may be inside you, it tends to block the reproductive system, and that tends to be a reason why a lot of women tend to struggle more when it comes to having kids. And it also supports your womb to kind of come back into place and just kind of meet her, and by her I mean herself again, and it'll pretty much give you a physical and an emotional alignment within yourself. And that's why so many people Yoni steam. Yoni steams help with so many things, and when I tell you so many things, so many things. So for one, it can help you when you have depression, it can help you when you have anxiety, it can help you when you have hemorrhoids, infections. Let's just say maybe there's a little bit of yeast, because that does happen to a lot of women. It can help with that. It'll get rid of all of that for you. It'll get rid of fibroids, because really it kind of reverses the fibroid like within yourself. Hormonal imbalances, pH, it'll help dryness. If you have vaginal dryness, that'll help it a lot. It'll make you, or from what people say, it makes you a lot wetter. And when it comes to the bedroom, even men notice it, and I've heard that a lot. I can even say it's made me, So from there, it can also help with headaches, fatigue. There's so many different things. And like I was saying, it can just help with pain when you're bloating, or whether it be periods. It helps with your digestive tract. Like, it's an insane amount, and nobody even realizes how many things Yoni steams help. And this is why we are trying to say, if you have anything that may be wrong with you, or even if you feel some way about yourself, Yoni steams is the way to go, because at the end of the day, it's going to make you feel so much better. It's going to make you feel healthier. You're going to feel so confident about your Yoni and about yourself. Like, it's such a real connection with you and your Yoni. Earlier, I was mentioning Yoni stools or saunas. They can be called either one. So this is a Yoni stool sauna here. There's a hole up top, and that's where the steam's gonna come through. You're gonna be sitting here. There's an inside for whether it be you put this stainless bowl that I was showing you earlier in there, or even a pot like this, where you'd be infusing the herbs in the hot water. You put it in here, and then from there, of course, that steam from the pot or that heat is gonna come up through this hole while you're sitting over it. So when it does come to these pots, though, I would say get a brand new one just for your Yoni, whether it be Walmart, Ross, wherever you want to get it. But like I was saying, you can use these as well as these stainless steel bowls. But you don't want to take one from your kitchen, because if you're cooking with your cookware in the kitchen, there's grease, there's oil, char, different things like that. You don't want the steam coming up with all those different chemicals that might be in there, those oils, because that can just cause infections. So I would just say get a brand new one just for your yoni, and then just use that for your yoni. I wouldn't say use anything else. But make sure you do check the temperature, because since it is going to be hot water that those herbs are going to be infusing in, make sure that the water isn't hot to the point where it's gonna burn your yoni or scald your yoni, because nobody wants that. That is going to hurt a lot. It is already a sensitive area. So make sure that temperature is right and you don't burn yourself before you sit or squat on the stool or even over any bowl or pot, however you decide to do it. And when it comes to the yoni stools and the herbs and the stainless steel bowl that I was showing you earlier, you can get all of this on exquisiteboudoir.com. Like I've been saying this whole time, we have everything. If you would just go on the website, you can look through what we have, and from there you can decide what you want to order. We have it all. When it comes to yoni steaming, I say boil the water and herbs together, because from there it's going to give a more, I guess, potency when it comes to the herbs being infused in the water. You want to make sure that you're boiling that so it gets hot, so like pretty much all those remedies that are in those different herbs are getting into that water, so it can cleanse out your yoni. And then from there, while it's boiling, you can eventually take it off, let it cool for a little bit. You want to let the herbs steep for about 10 minutes if you want to. Check the temperature like I was saying, and then when you feel like the temperature is right for you, that's when maybe you'd want to pour the water that you were heating up into the stainless steel bowl, and then from there put in your yoni stool or squat over that bowl with a towel, like I was saying, both ways, whether it be stool or the bowl, a towel. Make sure all that steam stays in there. You don't want any of that steam to go to waste. I promise you that. And when you are finished yoni steaming, from there you can take that water that you were using with those herbs in there and just kind of put it back into Mother Earth's soil, because from there it's already herbs, it's something natural. It can help compost, help Earth itself. So that could be a way. But of course, if you don't feel like pouring into soil and you just want to discard it a different way, you know, it's up to you. But that's just the way I'd say I would recommend to do that. When it comes to ordering off of our website, exquisiteboudoir.com, like I've been mentioning, if you do want to order the herbs for the vaginal steaming or the yoni steaming, they do come with a pamphlet here on both sides on what it is and the instructions on how to do it. So you will receive this with the package if you do order the herbs when it does come to yoni steaming.